Morning, Claire. Hello. I think we can say Happy Christmas
Morning.
now. We can say Happy Christmas now, although it's looking a bit bleak. Is Rishi Sunak right to stay firm, or should he, as has been said, get a grip and solve this before Christmas? Can he?
I think he does need to get a grip and try and solve this, but unfortunately, I don't see that happening. As we've seen all too regularly, whenever there are negotiations, especially with the rail unions, it never comes out in a good way. Whatever is offered by the government is sneered at as derisory and isn't going to hit the mark. So you do wonder, what is the number that Mick Lynch has in mind? What would he accept and what the country can afford? But it's quite clear that something needs to happen because the country is pretty much now ground to a halt. Add into that the bad weather and the spiralling energy costs. I just worry for those older people in my community especially. They cannot get out, they cannot heat their homes, and people are going to die. And that is the real stark fact of all of this. The Prime Minister does need to be more visible, and I'm surprised we haven't seen him sooner.
I mean, a lot of people may agree with you when it comes to the RMT on that, but perhaps they may disagree with you when it comes to the Royal College of Nursing, because the argument there is that Steve Barclay, the Health Secretary, just isn't engaging, refusing to engage with the RCN pretty much, which seems like a very odd position.
It does, and I don't know why you would back away from talking to people over this. You need to be out there, you need to negotiate. And I do have a lot of sympathy with NHS staff, and I'm really quite lucky in my area that they aren't on strike at the moment. But the health service really is at massive breaking point, and you can see that with GP surgeries not at seeing people, hospitals with ambulances queued up outside if you can get one. So why he isn't round the table trying to sort this out, trying to see if there is a point that everybody can come to together and see if they can make this better, I don't know. And this is what really annoys me, I think, is that politicians back away thinking they look stronger by doing it, when in actual fact it's just damaging the reputation between government and the organisation in charge. And we need to get this sorted. So I think it's time for political posturing to stop. We need to come to an agreement. We need to work out what can be paid for people for a proper living wage without strike action.